Karnataka, where in a big move, the government has ordered all schools to only collect 70% of the tuition fees for the academic year 2020-2021 due to the pandemic. The order is applicable to all schools which are affiliated to both the state as well as the central boards. Additionally, if parents have already paid the full fees for the academic year, then schools will have to refund the excess amount or adjust it with next year's fee. The move by the state government has come at a time when parents have been protesting over exorbitant fees across the state.
Ultimately, what is tuition fee has been decided by the Honorable High Court itself. So, except that tuition fee, no other fee can be taken. For example, developmental fee cannot be taken, festival fee cannot be taken, uniform fee cannot be taken, books fee and excursion fee, all these fees should not be taken. And governments, private schools should also look at the parents sympathetically.
For nearly 4 months now, parents have been raising concerns about schools harassing them and demanding the full fee even when classes had moved online. In fact, many schools had even stopped online classes for students who refused to pay the complete fee. While this order comes as a relief to many parents, some parents are concerned about whether the implementation will be right.
Order, it is nice if that happens, but we really doubt whether it is going to happen or it is going to be the same fate of the previous order. That is the first thing. And we have also seen that managements are planning to go to court to challenge that. If this happens, 30% waiver implements, so I think it is going to help a lot of parents. But we need to really wait and see that whether it is going to happen. That is the one thing. The other thing is immediately government has to take the immediate steps to take the actions to unblock the classes. See, kids are being blocked for several months. Who is going to be responsible for that?
Meanwhile, private schools are fuming at the government's decision to slash 30% of the fee. They feel this move will now lead to schools cutting the salaries of teachers and support staff. Many school managements are considering approaching court.
The whole fee issue has been totally mishandled, and the private school management and the parents have been left in a lurch. The government in this entire pandemic period has not even come to the aid of the private schools nor the parents. The private schools and the management are being forced to knock the doors of the courts, though we would have definitely liked the government to help the private sector. But it is a very unfortunate situation, and I still urge the minister and the government and the chief minister to come up with a package which will help the parents and the schools.
Well, it was after months of protest by the parents and several letters being written to the government of Karnataka that we're seeing the government now, in fact, allowing for only 70% of the fees to be collected by schools. Now, let's remember that one thing over here that the parents have, in fact, raised a concern about is the fact that many of these schools may not follow this, or the order may not be implemented effectively. However, the government has, in fact, at this point in time, issued circulars to all schools, irrespective of the board across Karnataka, to follow this order efficiently. What remains to be seen now is how they're going to really proceed forward, and whether schools actually take this order seriously, and whether they continue to follow this, or whether schools will in fact challenge the court's decision like many of them have said they will.